You want to know what's inside? Let's find out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I had a couple questions from some friends, and they wanted to know, what do I use? I thought it'd be a fun opportunity to do a what's in my bag, do a bag dump, whatever you like to call it. Okay, let's get some housekeeping out of the way. This video is not sponsored by anybody. I have purchased all this gear myself. They're just my favorite pieces of gear. So without further ado, let's get started. So we'll start with the bag itself. This is the Peter McKinnon Nomadic 25 liter everyday bag. It's an awesome bag. It's rugged. I've taken this out on a lake before, hiked through mountains. I've thrown it into off-road trucks while rock crawling. It's a very durable bag, weather resistant. It's got these awesome magnetic flaps. So this is where I put my tripod. And this is typically the one that I put my water bottle in because I like to hydrate. It's got a nice padded back. It's got a little loop here. So if you got luggage, slung my handle right up through there, and it keeps everything together and nice and compact. On the side here, you have a nice little padded, protected. You can see the fabric in there. It's nice and soft. You can put a laptop in there. I don't have a laptop, but I put my iPad Pro in there. So this bag has a little top compartment, right? Comes up, and I have my camera, which we'll dive into. I believe they call this the loft because you can pop this little sucker up. It's a very modular design, which is what I like. You have some little pockets here. So I have my matching Peter McKinnon Nomadic SD card holder, Pete's Pirate Life Peter McKinnon camera tool. Honestly, I use this thing so much. It's awesome. The amount of attachments, hex drivers, screwdrivers, all that fun stuff. It's awesome build quality. Also has SD card holder there, which is pretty sick. Peter thinks of everything, all these little design things. But yeah, awesome. Comes in this really nice case. Like, ooh, it's like one of those really nice dog beds. This is a new addition to the bag. I mentioned this in a previous video. This is the Jupio Tri-Charge, and this allows me to charge 3 batteries at a time. Also acts as a battery bank, which is pretty dope. Your upper storage compartment, which I like to, hold my dongles. Actually have an extra battery that I use for a monitor, which we'll get to later. Various USB cables with the power adapters. That's where I like to keep that. Let's get into the camera. I shoot on a Canon R7. It's a crop sensor camera, and this thing is actually a beast. Like, you can legitimately shoot some amazing footage with this, as well as pictures. I've heard a lot of people comment on, don't waste your time buying a crop sensor, just buy a full frame. That's nice if you can afford that, but I've been finding that a crop sensor arguably might be more versatile. On the R7, I have an EF 24-70 f2.8L lens, which is adapted to RF using Metabone's EF to RF mount speed booster. I'm gonna get in depth on another video. Essentially what it does is it's a focal reducer. So it allows you to use a full frame lens on a crop sensor and get almost the full functionality out of it. Also, what basically lives on the front of this is my Short Stash Polar Pro everyday filter, which is a CPL filter, and I believe this is a quarter mist. I might want to get a half mist. I like filters. This thing just gives you the really nice bloomage. It's a great filter. This bag has been just kind of set up for my most recent projects, shoots. There's also a main compartment. Ooh. This little guy is awesome, the Manus Pod from PGY Tech. So it allows you to, like, a little tabletop tripod. You can hand out, vlog with it. Also has a little hook, right? So you can hook onto here, move this guy up here, and then you use the little ball head with your camera, and you can kind of vlog wherever you want. It's awesome. What I love about the Nomadic bag is that you can set this up however you'd like. You can get these little bins, right? Using Velcro, you can compartmentalize things how you'd like, and then you can just drop in. So right now, I have my EF 70-200 lens. Great lens, picked it up used at Allen's Camera. It was awesome deal. I really, really enjoy using it. Also, what lives in my bag sometimes is either my 100mm macro, my Sigma 18-35. If I want to take those lenses instead of the 70-200, if I'm doing some kind of shoot where, you know, I want like a really wide look, or if I want to get those tight macro shots, you know, I'll just drop this in and head off and go. But lately I've been trying a whole bunch of stuff out. So I've been using the 70-200. Up here is storage. Like I have my battery pack up here. I always keep some fashion tape. Awesome way to attach like a lavalier mic, or if maybe an article of clothing isn't really behaving for a shot. It's like, okay, we can pin it up how we want. Also in here, I have like a super clamp. Usually I keep some pins in there, and then USB cables and such. You know, I like to have backups for the backups. In this compartment back here, in this bin, let me move this off. This is my Nomadic filter case. This is where I like to keep all my goodies. I have my Peter McKinnon VND CPL filters. Can eliminate some glare if I'm shooting on some windows, or get rid of some reflections. This is one of my favorite filters, by the way. This is the Schneider Hollywood Blackmagic 1/8 mist filter. This is a great mist filter. It kind of just gives you that, like, it warms things up nicely, and like it doesn't get a crazy bloom. Like if you're shooting like a light or something, you just get a nice little bloom, and it also softens up the skin really nicely. I also have just a regular Tiffin circular polarizer, the regular Peter McKinnon VNDs. So these are like sunglasses for your camera. What I like about Polar Pro is that it's like a haptic feedback, and it can only go so far. So you don't get any of the crossfade. If you use cheaper ones, like you can spin them infinitely, but eventually you're gonna start seeing this like little X that shows up. You don't have what's called the crossfade, worth every penny. This is my Sennheiser shotgun mic that I use for vlogging on the go. It's nice, it's okay. I've had some audio issues with it, so I haven't really been using it a whole lot. If I'm gonna grab like ambient sound, maybe I'll use it. Lately, I've just been going straight up, you know, wireless mics. Oh, that's where this is. It's a little key. I have the small rig Black Mamba cage for the R7, and it's great because you have all these attach points. Like this is an Arca Swiss plate at the bottom, so you can just throw it in an Arca Swiss mount and it's ready to go with all the attach points. So if you're gonna use monitors and so on and so forth. This is the matching tech bag, tech box, I think it's what it is. They make a whole bunch of little accessories to go along with this. So it opens up. Again, I have more of these little batteries. These are kind of like the cheap ones that you get on Amazon. I use them for my monitor. I don't put them in the camera. They warn against that. I don't take that warning lightly. This right here is one of my all-time favorite pieces of gear. This is the Portkeys PT6 monitor. This thing is packed with functionality. Everything from false colors, zebras, focus peaking, load-in LUTs, so you can get, you know, have that look you want. It's touchscreen. It's got HDMI in and HDMI out. So sometimes I'll feel the need to bounce it out to a monitor. It's just fantastic, and it takes the LP batteries as well as the MP-F batteries. It's 600 nits, so it's pretty bright. Also comes with a sun hood. This little guy is so powerful, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, like this is only like 130 bucks maybe. I remember I got it on sale around Christmas time last year, and I got it for 100 bucks even, which was just a sick price. If you want like an on-camera monitor, I can't recommend that enough, you know, without breaking the bank. I know like with monitors and things, like they can get really pricey. Eventually I'm gonna need something that has HDMI wireless transmission. So in this side area here, I have two dummy batteries. This dummy battery goes in the camera, And then this dummy battery goes on the back of the monitor, and then I connect it to small rig 99 V mount battery. This thing's great, powers so many things. The monitor, you can charge your phone. It's just like a giant battery bank, which is awesome. I don't always keep this in this bag. It's really heavy. I usually keep it in my cinema bag or cinema box. I have like a little mini magic arm type deal. I like to have this on me for, you know, my monitor. I can either attach it directly to the cage and I can articulate it, or I have my handle. So I might put it on the handle. It depends how I'm feeling, depending on what I'm doing. Like if I'm doing like an underslung thing, you know, I'll attach it there, and then I can just put this guy in here and then the monitor there, and I can watch the monitor as I'm shooting underslung. Or, you know, I turn it around and I attach this here, and then I can articulate it any way I want to. It's just options, you know, depending on use case. Maybe I don't have enough room or range. It's kind of how I feel. Obviously for the monitor, you need the HDMI cable, and I can't stress this enough. Cable management is clutch. So I have all these Velcro ties, keep things nice and tidy. If you have any questions about any of this gear, you know, drop your questions in the comments, and I'll answer them as quickly as I can. I also have my Rode mics, wireless go-tos. This nifty little case that charges them and houses all the accessories. This will probably live right in here, like that. So when I want that and I want options, boom, take it with me. One more thing. I don't know why it's not in the bag, but I always have this Aperture MC. This little light is so handy for so many things. I've used it as like candlelight for photos. I've used it for lanterns, lightning effects. I've used this thing for so many things. Sometimes you just need a light. It's got little magnets on the back, just attaches the stuff, and usually lives in that other storage thing. I think I was just using this recently for something else, but that's it. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like it. Let me know if you'd like to see something else. But that's it for me. Go ahead and live your life. See you soon.